Hey guys, Adrian Wilson here with Timber Ninja. I'm going to take you through a setup today of how I climb the tree, every method that I'm using. I don't have a pack dump, but just the essentials that I have: saddle, sticks, platform, bow, things of that nature. I'm going to take you up the tree with me and show you how I do it. Again, it's important you to find out what works for you. There's many different methods. There's no wrong or right way. It depends on the individual person. Hopefully you can learn some things from me on maybe to help you today or help you say, nah, that's not for me. All right, guys, so here's my pack. This is a Eberlestock X2. It's a frame pack. I hunt so much public land. I'm a little bit on the lazy side. Once I get out there, if I kill something, I don't want to drag it back, so I'm looking to frame it on the way out. So this is my early season pack or late season, it doesn't matter. One other pack that I do use is a Mystery Ranch, and you'll see here I can slide my sticks and a platform right in here. This is the prototype mini kunai, so sticks would go in there as well. For me, it's a toss-up. I use either or. They do the job. So on this pack, it's got wings here, so I'll put 2 of our carbon sticks on each side. Generally, I'm 6'5". I can get up pretty high. I'm not trying to go as high as I can. I'm just looking for good cover, especially early season with so much green. I might go 2 sticks high, maybe 1 stick, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But the platform, the original kunai, cradles back right in there just like that. A lot of guys walk in with the saddle. I used to do it. I don't have really a great reason other than I don't like the saddlebags catching on anything, so everything's in my pack. So for me, the essentials that I'm going to need is I've got the dual right here. That's my go-to Timber Ninja saddle. I also have a 5-step aider that I use, and I'll put this on the bottom step only. This is made by Backwoods Custom Gear. Give them a shout. They make a quality stuff. Also, I've got a homemade aider. This goes up every step with me. Now here at Timber Ninja, we sell single step aiders, double step, and triple that can go on each stick. I've always had this. I've had this for about 15 years. Just self-made with some tubular webbing, a little garden hose, and a knot. You'll see how I use it here in just a second. Last item I use is knee pads. So let me get this going and follow along. All right, guys. So here's my aider. So my first stick is above my head. Like I said, I'm 6'5". It goes above my head. So, with my first stick, I'm almost 7 foot high standing on this top step. And this is where this comes in. This is a 5-step aider. Like I said, actually it's a 4-step aider, but you get the point. I use this at the ground level only. I don't want to kick out, right? So when you go to an aider, you're going to put your foot square into the tree and dig it in there. If you don't, you have that kick out on either side. And when I'm up 15, 20, 25 foot, I don't want to kick out. So my next step, I tee on top, just like that. So right now I've got 2 sticks on the tree. My 3rd stick and or 4th stick, I would attach to my saddle and let it hang right here. I'm not going to do that now just for the video, just to get through it. I want to show you going up and what the process would look like. So I got my platform. I'm going to attach that. In my saddle, in my bags, so on this side, I have an old camera strap. I'll show you how I use that. And then I've got an old kite handle and paracord. So for years, I got tired of my rope twisting on me, going up and down and all that stuff, or getting in knots. So anyway, I've done this for about 10 years now. I'll get this kite handle and link it up to the bow. Just let out some slack. And I just drop it in the pocket and it goes up with me. So that way when I get up and I'm pulling my bow up, I'm just circling it up and it doesn't kink up on me. Alright, so lineman's belts. Safety first, always. Keep it attached. Alright, like I said, first step, pull this out. I'm digging toes into the tree, square into the tree. All right, so I'm on the bottom. I'm on my first stick right here. I'm about 7 foot high with the aider with one stick. I had this one teed on the top. So what I do is I come and stand on this top step. And for me, everybody's gonna be a little bit different based on your body type. I take this stick and I'll put it almost at my chest, or right under my chin, essentially. And I'll tie this on with our quick attachments here. Just a little figure 8 through the dog bone. All right, so as you can see, I can't step up to that. I mean, it's just too high for me. So, but with this homemade aider I have, again, tubular webbing, I just put it over the top of my stick and it hangs down. So it essentially gives me another step. So right now I'm carrying less weight and less bulk up the tree. I generally don't take all 4 sticks unless I know where I'm going. I know I'm going to need them, but this does the job right there. But before I step onto that, I'm going to go ahead and get this platform situated. A lot of people are asking about the kunai and how it attaches, and you know, you see it a lot from the bottom level. We're going to take it up from the top today. All right, so platform, I'm going to put it, let me get a little tighter here. All right, so I'm using a cam buckle. Last year, all of our platforms came with a Amstel attachment system. This year, moving forward, we're going with the cam buckle on our platform setups. So here's the kunai. I'm going to wrap it around the tree. It's parallel. I'm going to hook in to the hook on the other side. Okay, I'm going to cinch this thing. It's almost 90 degrees here. I'm going to cinch that. Now these teeth are going to dig when I cam it over. And they're going to be just like cam over a tree stand. So right now I got it too tight. So I'm just going to loosen it up just a hair. All right, camming it over. All right, now what we've got here, when I push this down, the spike is going to go into the tree. So if it pops out on you, it's fine. It's popping out on me. That means it's still too tight. So I'm just going to hit my button a couple times, lift it up. Okay, now it's loose. Now it's ready to go. All right, so I've got my lineman over the top of the platform. I'm going to step on my single step aider. Now, if I was going to climb with another step, just so you have that idea, if I was going to climb with another step, the aider, just reach down, take it off, put it around my neck, or put it in my pocket, either way. Same thing going back down. Biggest thing, you know, a lot of guys ask, how long does it take you to get up the tree? I'm not trying to race. I want to be efficient though. So when I get to the base of the tree, it's repetition. I've got a system. I take my pack off, I load what I need, and go right into climbing. Everything is in the pocket it should be in. That way when I get up there, I know what I'm doing, go and get the things I need. Same thing for the way down. So at this point, I'm gonna add my tether. You notice I still have my lineman's belt on. So now I'm gonna have 2 points of contact. All right, so stepping on. Taking the lineman's belt off. Lineman's belt is always girth hitched to my saddle, and then it goes just back into its pocket. Now, as you can see on this side, I have a different style pocket. This is a dump pouch. We sell it as a dump pouch. It also fit in Nalgene bottles, water bottles, so on and so forth. So with this, I like a dump pouch on my strong side. We shouldn't be on our cell phones, but we all are. So if a deer's coming in, I just drop it in the pouch. There's no zipper to contend with or anything like that. I just drop it in. That's what I do. All right, guys, so I'm up. I'm locked in with my tether. I don't know if you can tell from this angle on the platform. I put my platform at a slight downward angle. That way, when I want my heels to hang off, right? So if it's at a 90-degree angle, it's gonna put a little pressure on my footbed there. And I don't want that. So I like leaning like this. All right, guys. One thing I wanted to add. I carry my pack up with me. It's on my back. I didn't do it in the sequence of the first part of this video, and I wanted to add it because I think it's pretty important. So I mentioned in my bags, I have a trail camera strap. I have it for this reason. So on my pack, I've got a small carabiner on the handle. And for me, I put my pack on the back side of the tree. Okay? A lot of people do it differently. A lot of people put it right here in front. I don't want it in front. I typically lean, but if I do want to sit like this, I don't want my pack in the way. I don't want to see something and turn and brush up against it and get it movement or causing movement. So my pack is on the back side of the tree, and I can still reach everything. It's like, so as I scan out before I try to move, I'm scanning, but I can reach. Didn't matter how big the tree is. I haven't had any issues there. So that's what I do. So if I have a water bladder or a water bottle, I can just reach in, snacks, whatever, Thermacell, it's all right there. And so I'm basically hunting like this. Again, I'm in the dual saddle. I love the comfort of the 2-panel. It's very similar to the Ultimate. They both sit the same, but they got a couple different features. I like the simplicity of the dual. It's probably my go-to. But yeah, this is my setup. I've already lowered my bow. Bow would be here. But again, everything's very efficient and streamlined. I don't have my bow hung up all the way up here where I have to reach up and grab it. It's always right here, whether I'm standing or sitting. Less movement, the better. But yeah, pack's in the way. I'm not going to bump into it. I'm going to come over here. I've got free range of motion right here without anything inhibiting my movement. I'm going to show you my bow now as I pull it up. Now, I'm on private land right now. Typically, I would do a different method for hanging my bow. If I was on public, of course, because there's no screw ends on most public ground that I'm aware of. So I'm a lefty shooter. I've got a screw in right here. And typically I would take this off and have my bow hanging just so. All right, so talked about my dump pouch. On this side, I like a zipper pouch. It's a little bit bigger. I keep more ropes and more accessories in there if I need it. But like I said, if I have my phone, I can just drop it in here. My bow setup, it's right here. Very little movement. Like I'm predicting, right? Playing the wind, the deer coming at me or off this way because I shoot lefty for a prime shot. So whether I'm standing, it's very little movement, or if my knees are in the tree, very little movement. So right here, I don't have an arrow in this bow, but you can see what I can do here. I'm a knee pad fan. I do this a lot. I'm using my knee to secure myself, to give me an anchor into the tree. Then I'll draw here. Again, knee pads are huge here, especially for tough bark trees. So you can see what I can, my range of motion there. Now the beautiful thing with the kunai, I've got so much room here. So for offhand shots, it's very simple. Just as shade sides of the tree going up and over my bridge. And I'm right here. One last thing here before I climb down is a lot of the times I'll tuck under my, since I'm shooting lefty, I'm going to go under my left. So if you're right-handed, you're going to want to go under your right, over your right shoulder with your tether. You see I'm attached in. I'll stand here a lot of the time, just like I used to do in a lock-on, especially in that prime time. I'm standing up, I'm ready to go. I'm grabbing my bow, I'm usually holding it just like this. And I'm good to go. Little movement again, so much versatility. Having a large platform like this to be able to do this, also just with a saddle and it being as versatile as it is. I'm gonna reverse everything I just did real quick. If you ever have any questions, reach out to us at Timber Ninja, shoot us an email. We're more than happy to help you, walk you through what we do, what we don't like to do, just from experience, things of that nature. But we also like to learn new things from you guys.